Welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson. Today lesson will go through our assignment discussion and we look, hello 5. As you know me, my name is Anjun Satha. Please, if you have any question, drop me email and you're at ukversity.co.uk and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Today lesson, we go through our LO5, which is about conclusion and recommendation we draw at the end. In previous lesson, we had a discussion about the aims and objective. We discussed about research methodologies. We had a discussion. So important formulating the right research objective. Section 1, Section 2, research philosophy for research. Section 3, literature review. Section 4, data collection, analysis, and summarize and conclude the research and confirm the achievement of objective recommendation. That's really we need to be a limitation and the scope of the research, which we'll look in a minute. So please, that's really we need to be look around, and any research we do, we need to be really look around and draw the summarize the conclusion. So the summary of the research should be contain 4 to 5 sentences, consist of the aims of research methodologies, data collection technique used for key finding, consistencies with. We can make sure highlight the interesting finding contrast with the common belief and widely acknowledge the literature and finding new or the previously unreported or the challenges each of the data collection, and always highlight the addressing the research problem or the gap, the literature gap. And conclusion is include paragraph including the research met defined objective, the null hypothesis was rejected and alternate hypothesis accepted, indicate that the finding can be applied the management practice such as, and we briefly summarize the conclusion. That's really we need to look around and confirm the achievement of the research objective. Objective 1 was the literature review. We discussed about literature review, conducted the literature, qualitative, quantitative analysis, research finding. Confirm always, include the confirmation of the objective, how it's done, and the key finding, analysis, and the research question. And you maybe need to be state, any interest in the finding and reform, focus on the research aims and objectives. Then the recommendation you can draw based on your conclusion, and the recommendation derived from the research finding, very important. Should contain, actionable items, should include the implementation plan, and maximum, 3 to 5 recommendation we can in the light of research objective and literature and qualitative, quantitative, and the research finding. So recommendation based on the finding, the marketing team of Tesco can create outreach program to reach the customer to post feedback of their experience at online forum. Implement plan, of course, the research and the proposal proposition approval of the senior management, research as a host state and the marketing campaign and digital campaign across the different options. Limitation of the research, state the research data collection, scope of research methodologies, state insist the limitation, these limitations your research is able to achieve the research objective. The purpose is state you have achieved your goal and yet leave the scope of involvement and scope of future work. Highlight where your research can be extended, comparative study, large sample size, adopting different research methodologies, contributions to the research literatures, and that's really we need to be look around. So which will go through some old dissertations. We look the work how we can do. Okay, guys, let's we look the assignment brief, what we supposed to achieve, and how we can address these learning outcomes which we already learned about during our lesson. So we had all these lessons, yes, 5 lessons, 4 lessons, and 5 the data which we conducted, research on the hospitality and tourism. Then we looking the assignment discussion. There is no scenario for this assignment. Instead of you conduct the independent investigate, interest your hospitality. It's subject within the HR, marketing, sustainability, globalization can be. So we can research project specific qualification, we can look around, identify the aims and objectives, research literature, research methodologies, and task to indicate the research and record accordingly the data, interpret the data, make the conclusion recommendation. That's which we can, and the content background. That's our task 1 and task 2. So to address simply this, we can look around this, how we can structure and meet the learning outcome. So I'm just quick go through the things with you. Okay. So please, in this we look, here is first thing when you do, please always good to be you have a which subject we are doing assignment this, always we have a cover page. So it's good to be, we have a cover page, the unit 6. We're doing research in hospitality, and we're looking, and we're doing the course with OTHM level 7, level 6. Yeah. And always look this very closely. We looking here. So level 6 we are doing diploma in hospitality management. Yes, that's where we need to look at. So that's our level 6, not level 7. Sorry, mentioned. So it's a level 6, not level 7. So we can look around, and that's it. Now we can, and that template will be available on Moodle. So those are listening this recording, please you can follow. Then please we can look around submitted by, and we can look around student number is to write tourism management. Sorry. So that's the way we can look around the table of the cover page. Then we'll next. So please leave it the table content. Now, in your research is always good if you want to be write the title. So we can say we are looking service quality, loyalty within KFC, and that's our topic. Service quality, customer satisfaction, loyalty within. So you can focus on narrow down. So that can be our topic within marketing. You look around as the assignment brief indicates. So if I'll take you back to, so you can look around. So what we can do now, so if we look the P1, P2, P3, so our learning outcome always good to be. So we can go back to like we'll take you back to assignment. So that's we learn about during our lesson. So first of all, learning outcome was identify. So if you want to set, the little bit introduction. So first, so we can so that's we have. So you can divide like you want to. One way, you can divide your discussion accordingly. Yeah, so what we do normally, it's good to be, you can start, dividing into the chapter. So chapter one, two, we can write about the background, the service industry, or we can say, of course, you can find the information and look around, look the aims and objectives. So when you're looking the aims and objective of the research opportunity. So if you want to write underneath, so we can write about methodology approaching problem. That's we can you just want to write. So that's which we can look around, and then of course we can look around the objective, and you can write. So if you and then you can write about scope. And secondary, that can be look around. You can move around. Next, hello two. If you want to design, so it's good to be two. If you don't want to give or divide, if you look in the assignment brief further, that was our learning outcome, and we've been assessed properly activities to design. So if you don't want to do, you can look around task one. It meet all identify and objective literature, positive and justified. So then you prepare the report on the table of content, chapter 1, chapter 2, 3, all you can, when you do all these, so all the learning outputs. So that's your chapter 2. So please, chapter 2, look around your title of the research, which we mentioned, service quality. So literature, we can look around service quality, customer satisfaction, and loyalty. So we can data collection, we can describe different philosophy. We can look around so here in this chapter 1, you discuss about the literatures, and then you can move to little bit because that's the learning outcome. So you can find 3 research. You can we can look around research onion model. So that's address all our research onion model. You can look around the quantitative qualitative. You can discuss about data collection. You can draw data. So we can look around those, and then consideration like not very asking first data will be secure and all. So that's the learning outcome 2 can be met as well throughout in chapter 2 and 3, and then you can find the chapter 4, which is called data analysis. Findings. So you can look around in this chapter, data interpret, like you can use it mean, mode, median, anything, like how many asked the question, what you done, what findings you have, some graphs, about. So that's which we can look around. Then you can present your quantitative, qualitative data ideas. So maybe we can chapter 4 and chapter 5. And that's we can address in all these, when you're doing all these, and then of course that's we can. So please, when you do these all, I'll give you a good few old dissertations as well that help you. So what we can do, we can look around headings. Heading 1, we can, if you want to give heading, you want to divide the discussion type. If you don't want to divide it, it's absolutely fine. So you can look around. So because by doing that, it also meet the learning outcome as well. So that can be look around. That can be look around. Yeah. Looking in chapter 2. We can give all the literature about the topic you choose. You can look around the methodologies you will choose, that each all are. And then 3 and 4 can be data analysis, conclusion and recommendations. So in that chapter, and then of course you add references, and if you have appendixes, anything want to include in appendix and want to start reference. So we can look around these and we can design our research accordingly. So please, that's the way. And when you go through address all, so please we can table of content on the left hand side. So we can create a table of contents. Yes, so please, that's the way we can address, and we can meet all our learning outcomes within these. And that's the way you can design your assignment. And if you have any other heading you want to include, you can as well. Okay, so that's all today from my end. And please, you do your assignment on the small topic, do a bit of literature, finding recommendations. So I'm going to upload, some more presentation will help you to achieve the objective of your research. Thanks for attending, and I will speak to you during our next lesson. Next unit will deliver. Thank you. Bye-bye.